Council, are we ready to proceed with this afternoon's session?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Commissioners. We are ready to proceed. Council KUYATEH will be questioning this witness. Thank you.
Bravo. Thank you very much. You may proceed.
Can we ask that the witness be brought in?
I, BINTA KUYATEH,
Nte BINTA KUYATEH,
BINTA KUYATEH,
do swear that
mben kalila ko
I'll speak the truth,
mbe toñale fola
the whole truth,
toña damma
and nothing but the truth.
alunte fen fola me manke toñate
So help me God.
oto alama ala yendema
Good afternoon, Mrs. Witness,
kansul ko itinyang sedo
and welcome to the TRRC.
akabe bismilandila TRRC.
I just wish to thank you for coming on short notice at the TRRC.
akabe numbara la ye kumandi wati sutun kono inate danku TRRC la.
Just before we start, I'd like to go over a few housekeeping rules with you.
ako jannimba damutala alafta purka sarta danta foye menube kerin jang.
As you are already aware, my name is Ms. Singate,
ako koy bota kala manyami yalo nyamente to mu misingate leti.
and you had opted to give your evidence in Mandinka as the language you understand.
ako ndu yenyinu foko ibela sede yaro kala mandinga kangol to yow kangole faham.
As such, there is simultaneous interpretation going on.
bo ya sabu kanna sorobe kekan na banko kangoluto.
So I'll ask that you speak slowly
oto abe nyin fole ya be dani la sidia mo ke do mando mangi kana tariandi.
and you shorten your narration so that the interpreters will be able to say all that you've said.
andung isi kuma kango wa isikara kanyang kakarige a jamfandi bake puru kanna sorla lu safa hamu ibe mem fola isafo anyama.
If you do not understand a particular correction that I put to you,
ako nima ala nyininkar mem fahamu
feel free to inquire more from me so that I'll explain.
ako bitung isi amurundi ka nyininka puru asa boye nyoto imam mem fahamu.
These are the issues that I would like to discuss with you today.
ako nyillo mu kolti abe lafila anibe nyimmen kachala.
We'll just go over your background
Follow tomba follow la menna wolem itemu menti jumale mu iteti.
briefly so that people will get to know who you are.
Puru lamoir la lu salon itelo mu jumati.
We'll go through your political affiliation and activities.
Bitumbe dunna ila politiko ibe politiko parti jumale to aning ila politiko nyin kolu kamune tamandije.
We'll discuss your personal ordeal,
Mbe kachala fana ite fango kungo ye kolea mentaki.
the impact it has had on you and your family.
Ko men sabu itema inila dimbayalu.
Thereafter, the commissioners will ask you a few questions,
Ni obotala commissioner lu nyin alifalu membe tabulu bato ibe nyinin kala kumadantala.
and then you will be given an opportunity to say your final words.
Andu tumo isina silo dila purite fanang ibe kumu kumfala kumakangulu menula isi wolufo.
Are you okay so that we can start the questioning now?
Ako wodung silang ipareta le bang fo ye si ase nyinin karo damuta no le bang.
Yes, I am ready.
Can you please tell us your name?
Bitun say ito kanga ni kontongo itelom jumati.
BINTA KUYATEH, Birkamaba.
I am BINTA KUYATEH from Brikamaba.
What is your date of birth?
Fo yalo ne iwuluta lungo membang.
Malung no banna sanjo nanga mo ngawlo.
I do not know the date, but I know how old I am.
Can you please tell us your age?
Wota fanyen yesanji jelle soto.
Debe taworo anin saba.
I am 63 years old.
What is your occupation?
Ebe mun do ku façon ne la.
Nde sama seno anin sa ke business or ke bayr mankende ya.
I farm, and now I am engaged in business because I am not very well.
Are you actively involved in politics?
Akodun hanimbi ibe bambandi ne politiko to bang.
Nde. Me bambani politiko to.
Yes, I'm still engaged in politics.
Which party are you affiliated with?
Ako ebe parti jumale kono.
Be UDP.
I am in the UDP.
Do you hold a major position in the UDP, or are you just an ordinary member?
Ako fo palasi bale bebulu UDP parti kono bang fodum imu parti din kensango dam maleti.
Nde parti din kensango mo palace tembulu je.
I am an ordinary member of UDP. I hold no position.
Can you recall when you joined the UDP?
Ako fo hakilo sab mutale bang wati jumalo medunta UDP parti kono.
Yes.
Can you please tell us about it?
Woto afonyeng.
Ntartanu APRC.
I was in the APRC.
3 years ni no be caring.
For 3 years, I was with them.
The carte of APRC senior killing.
I voted for the APRC once. After that, I did not vote for them again. I left the APRC because I detested the APRC. And I joined the UDP.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but the interpreter, the word she uses, I did not like, not the strong word that you used. So please, I'll just advise that you interpret exactly what she says.
Akamem fo wala mnyintiko amunta laftale dron pour kumo nabe fola ay fo nyama ko kuma kamalu men fo ay sene lafto dronela.
What happened afterwards?
Ako kola mune natake.
Birindunda UDP.
Yes.
Birindunda UDP nata kole ado sotoje.
When I joined the UDP, I began to have some difficulties.
Can you tell us what kind of difficulties those were?
Ako afonyeng iye mun kole akulle sotoje.
Ntata mitundula.
I went to the meeting place.
Wasan UDP man deputy londi.
At that year, the UDP did not have any candidate for the National Assembly.
Ntata wasan wala mo APRC ni independent carte fayoke campaign deputy campaign.
That was the year that the APRC and some independent contested the elections.
But mandari APRC watam botaje juna.
But at that time, I was not at the APRC. I had earlier on left the APRC.
Mandari independent.
I was not also with the independent.
Ntata ntulolo meeting on la dron campaign.
I just went to listen to the campaign.
Bo meeting dula mbelori.
I was at the meeting place. I was standing.
Nata je para nata imbulo muta.
Then I saw a para came and held my hand. I raised my head and said to him, "What is going on?" He said to me, "They've asked me to arrest you." I said to him, "What have I done?" He said, "Well, I do not know what you have done." He said to me, "Pass." And then he prodded me on. At that time, I think even the meeting was ended there at that time. When the para was moving me on, he was having a gun, but he did not put the gun on me. He took me to the Brikamaba police station. They made me to sit down there until 10 o'clock in the night. Then they told me to get up and join a vehicle. But the vehicle that they put me in was a white vehicle.
Konga si.
They said I should sit down.
Ngansi musaba.
I put my legs.
Pari yambulandi tumami.
But when, at the time they put me in,
Para kesa wala bulatan fe moto kono.
3 paramilitary officers joined the vehicle along with me.
Yen samba bansan.
They took me to Bansang.
The meeting you're referring to, what type of meeting was it?
Ako ka meeting umenda kumufute meeting façon nem.
APRC la meeting le be keri. Campaign le mam. Campaign le be keri. Député campaign.
An APRC
meeting. An independence.
An APRC meeting was going on. It was the campaign for the National Assembly elections.
Do you recall what year that was?
Ako foi hakilo sa mutanole oketa sanjumale.
Ha?
Yes.
Can you please tell us?
Afonye sanjumalem.
Oni ni nante ma nyina be sandi warula.
Then up to now, this will be the 9th year. 7 years.
Do you recall who the candidates were that held that meeting?
Ako foi hakilo sa mutanole jumanyo lebe loring député ya nyingola altata obengomento.
Ha?
Yes.
From your narration, it's like the meeting occurred somewhere around 2012, right?
Ako kanyi memfotenga monta o meeting oketa sangomem kono wole 2012.
Ha?
Yes.
As far as you can recall as to what happened that day, were you the only one that was approached and arrested in that gathering?
Ako hakilo sibulala nyameng. Iteda male moti if tata menka maka muta obengo toje bang.
Yendamba na samba fo bansang.
I was the only one they took up to Bansang.
Par somanda dol yen tarje dol nat kan somanda.
But in the morning, some people were also brought and they met me there.
Wol mu kewlet.
Those were male.
You had told us that a paramilitary officer arrested you.
Yenyim fonyanko paramilitary police ole muta.
Ha?
Yes.
Can you please tell us how you knew that he was a para officer?
Ako yalo nyadi le komu para leti.
Para uniform ole bala.
He had the uniform of the para.
Was he the only one that arrested you?
Ada male nata kadia mu yeke muta bang.
Ha para kiline mutaje. Wole mutaje.
Yes, it was only one para that arrested me.
You also mentioned that at that point, when you were approached and told that you were under arrest, it's like there was chaos among the people that were around you. Can you tell us what kind of chaos it was?
Yenyim foko biriwo para nata ayo kumofo eko be mutala leke samba. Inata fo bengo nyim fango banta wole to keta dunyolo keta je. Ako mung dunyola façon keta je.
Mol dun tanyola na badung nun signolu.
There was confusion. The people started making the commotion there, my relatives and the people that I'm living with.
Do you recall where this meeting was held?
Ako fo hakilo sibulala le nyimbengo keta damento.
Ha, nsan kilo blata boyam kata damin. Hakilo bije kan.
Yes, I can recall where the meeting was held.
Can you please tell us?
Afo nyembengo keta damen.
Ni putata Birkambala Johnson bato.
When you get to the main junction of Brikamaba,
Kofta domande.
if you take a bend,
Sila fata fulo bije.
there are 2 routes.
Beon kata jele.
That was where the meeting was held.
You also mentioned that you were taken to Bansang police station.
Yenyim fana foko samba Bansang police station olto.
Ha, yan samba.
Was it directly from the meeting that you were taken to Bansang police station?
Ako fo biriye muta meeting dulato al mallo dulato al manso dulato al tata Bansang police station olto.
Moto mallo. Moto ke borla watu me kam tabe tila le fang.
The vehicle did not stop. It was running as if it was flying.
Can you recall what kind of vehicle it was that they put you in?
Ako fo hakilo sa muta no le moto façon nem ye bulandi men kono.
Ha, hakilo ya mutano.
Yes, I can recall.
Can you please tell us?
Iko ya isi fereke a fonyeng.
Moto koyo le mu.
It was a white vehicle.
Kiyantala.
There was no cover.
That
was where they put me in.
From your description, you were placed in a truck.
Ako ya fanya mamunta moto ba moto nying moto kesi malombang.
Moto case mal bara manke moto batide ni police moto lam.
Yes, it was an open vehicle, but it's not a big vehicle. It's just the police type.
At that point, while you were in the vehicle, did anyone speak to you?
Ako albe moto kono tungo men kata fomo soton tale men diamute bang.
Janimbita.
Biral be moto kono.
Moto bita wato mina pour police para diamu moto kono ba. Hani ngami moy ba fo kan ka fo nyoy ko suto talanta na katama bari man ta diamu de.
No.
Ko nyami na ko siye singtile.
Nobody spoke to me. All I heard them saying was that it's 10 o'clock in the night. All they asked me to do was just to sit down and stretch my legs.
At that point, did they tell you the reason why you are being held?
Ako no toje. Foya foyne munan na ye muta.
Imam fi am foyni.
They told me nothing.
From Bansang Station, what happened?
Ako biral tata fo Bansang police station oto mune nada ke.
Ko ngaji.
They told me to alight.
Njita.
And I alighted.
Padam be batarum bag.
At that time I was very tired.
Ko ngadun tabilo ko to.
They told me to get under a table.
Police station found la station batu ten.
At the police station, at their main station.
Ko ngadun je.
That I should get in there.
Dun tanga la wallet.
And I got in there and I lay down.
Fano keta.
In the morning, they called me themselves. They said to me, get up. I got up. A vehicle was standing by. They told me to get into the vehicle. I got into the vehicle. But no paramilitary took me to Makati. Those that took me to Makati, those that took me away from Bansang to take me to Makati, one of them said that he is a police commissioner. I do not know their names. The other one said that he is ASO. How did I know that? When I was under the table and they asked me to come out, I heard another police officer saying to him, police commissioner. Another one was saying to the other one, ASO. Those that they were calling and they were answering to those names, those were the ones that took me to Makati. When we got to Makati,
you also told us earlier that 2 men were brought in the early hours of the morning.
Yes.
Who were those men?
One they call Karamo is my younger brother. We share the same father. The other one is called Omar Kuyate. That one is the son of my cousin. There's another one called Siring Dabo. That one too is my cousin. The other one is called Job Sane. That other one went. These were the ones that they brought to where I was in the morning.
In fact, there were 4 people that they brought in that morning.
Yes.
Did you have any conversations with them?
I did not speak with those people. But they took us along in the same vehicle. They were put at the back of the vehicle while I was in the front of the vehicle.
Do you know why they were brought there that day?
No, I don't know.
You also told us that you slept under the table.
Yes.
Was it on the bare floor that you slept on, or was there anything there?
Even tiles were not there. It's just bare cement.
Did you recognize any of the police officers that were there, or can you recall their names?
Ako fo police olumen bije fo ye mo sute kono le wala ye mo long kono wala ye tolu long.
I don't know their names because at the time I was suffering a lot.
What was the state of your mind at that time? You've been picked up from among the crowd in a political rally and taken to a station in the middle of the night. What was your state of mind at that time?
Ako tumo isondo mo be nyadi le katu ye mutarali dula suto ye bulandi moto kono ke samba dula doto sai ngotumo itedung ila isondo mo be nyadi le utumo.
I was my mindset was very traumatized at the time. I was very tired.
So from Birkamaba, you mentioned that you were taken to Makati.
Ako biral bota Birkamaba kata bansang inata afoko ye samba Makati.
Yes.
What happened? Sorry, from Birkamaba to Bansang Police? Then from Bansang, you were taken to Makati.
Yeah.
What happened when you arrived at Makati?
Ako biral futata Makati kabo Bansang mune natake.
When we arrived at Makati, they told us to alight. I alighted. We got into one office. And we met the governor there, Ngany Toure. We met Malang Saibo. They asked us to sit down. We sat down. I sat down. They asked me to sit behind, and I sat down. The governor asked me, said to me, "Lady, do you recognize me?" I said to him, "No, I cannot recognize you." He said to me, can you not remember yesterday night a man was pointing at you? I said to him, "Yes." He said to me, "I was the one who instructed the para to arrest you." He said to me, "You are going to miss to see the sun with your eyes." We were there. It took some time. He said to me, "Get up." I got up. They took me to the prison.
You stated that when you arrived at Makati, they took you to the governor's place. Where was that?
Ako biring alifutata Makati iko ye samba governor ya obe mintole.
The governor Ngany Toure is in Makati there. But they said he's a native of Barangar.
Was it at the governor's office or residence?
Ako ye samba damin governor la labu ngotole mbamfo ye samba la ofisole to.
At his office.
You also mentioned one Malang Saibo. Who was he at that time?
Ako ye Malang Saibo mento fo fana mujumale tunu wotumo.
Deputy governor.
He was the deputy governor.
After the meeting with the governor, you mentioned that he told you that you would not see the sun for a long time.
Yenyi mfana mfoko biring ini governor yo diamoke ako yanko ibe fama la tilo jelale.
Yes.
What did you understand by what he meant by that?
Ako alawo kumakango we mine firing iteye.
I see to it that he was about to lock me up.
So what happened afterwards?
Ako biro botala mune natake.
When I got up, they took me to the prison. They opened the big gate. They put me in. They opened the door to the cell. And they put me inside the cell.
At that point, did the governor tell you the reason for your arrest?
Ako tembo fo governor ya fo ne mutadalilo menkang.
He did not tell me anything. He did not tell me anything.
Did he say anything to you apart from the fact that he said that you would not see the sun for a long time?
kuma kan men foye ka foye be fama la tilo jelale wo kola manna kuma foye ko take
man kuma fonye da ayol fonye.
He didn't tell me any other thing. That was the only thing he told me.
Can you tell us when you arrived at Janjanbureh prison, who received you?
Ko isa fonye no bambral futata Janjanbureh kaso la jumale ali bentung.
Birum futata tumi.
Well, at the time when we arrived,
Yes, ya bunda baye.
and they opened the main gate,
Ko ngadundunda.
they told me to get in, and I got in.
Nada selo bunda ye.
And then they opened the door to the cell,
Yendundi selo ko.
and they put me inside the cell.
Bar mi yembentung.
But the one that met me,
Nta to fono la kantambe torare wotu mo ba ken.
I cannot tell who the person was, because at that time I was very, very tired.
Ni kontenga minke doron ka woleke.
Whatever they asked me to do, that is what I do.
Did they take in your name in a book, or did they ask you any questions as to where you're from?
Ako foye to safe buko to le bal wala kayti bala wala ke nyininka ibota min tole.
Yo yen nyininka.
Yes, they asked me.
Tell us about that.
Afonye ye nyininka munela ye nyininka menna.
Pour ka nyininka ntola ba?
Yes.
Ndere bari dol kan kumandi binta dol kan kumandi fatu.
Well, for me, some people call me Binta, some call me Fatu,
Fatmata binta.
Fatumata Binta.
Ar wolum.
But on that very day,
Fatmata tole detail.
I gave them the name
Bari
Fatumata,
kan kumandi abelela.
because that they call me on these two names. Yes.
After they've taken your name at the Janjanbureh prisons, what did they do next?
Ako biri to safe Janjanbureh kaso la ina tamune ke kotake.
Yandundi selo kono de yandundi dami.
They put me inside the cell where they put me,
Ya bunda soronje.
and they locked the door.
Ntarta je fatili fula saba.
I was there for 2 days, up to 3 days.
The cell that they put you in, can you tell us the location of that cell in the Janjanbureh prisons?
Janjanbureh kaso korda nyim fango kono. Ye dundi selo men kono abe minto ma fanne je.
Ni dunta bunda balate.
When you get into through the main gate,
Ya tilbo la karo jube.
you look towards the east.
Selo min bije.
The cell that is there,
Yandundi jele.
that was where I was put in.
Can you tell us the condition of that cell?
Ako selo me ye dundi akono mo sa fono selo nyimbe nyaadi le nun akono to.
Akono to.
Inside the cell,
Nga pot batar loje si pokti ba.
I found a big pot there, a bucket sort of.
Tumbole be far nga kono.
There were so many worms inside there.
O tumbolu.
And because there was a human excreta there, and there were a lot of worms there,
Mbasiri.
and I was sitting down,
Tumbol ka sele mbalole ten.
the worms were climbing onto my body. Yes.
Ntarta je fatili saba.
I was there for 3 days.
Ilo saba njang.
On the 3rd day,
Nkema nata njube.
my husband came to check me out.
Yang folo la fintindi.
I was the first to be taken out,
Ya londi.
and they made me to stand.
Nata nkema fintindi.
And then they brought my husband.
Biro enje doron.
When my husband saw me,
Akonye binta.
he said to me, "Oh, Binta."
Akonye muno.
He said to me, "What is it?"
Ay hani feng.
I said to him, "Nothing."
Bira wa ofanye.
When he said this to me,
So police onata, police kewo.
a male police officer came
Ay nkema muta fintindi.
and held my husband and took him outside.
Yanta dundi selo kono.
And then they returned me back to the cell.
Nkema manna kende akotake.
My husband could not get well again
Polumina ya bonde kewli.
until the day he died.
You told us earlier that the cell that they put you in,
Yenyim fonye juna ko ye dundi selo men kono.
there was a bucket
Kulupano belorinje wala sio.
with feces inside it,
Me ya lon ko kamatuta ba kono.
and maggots were everywhere.
Adun tumbolu be faringa kono tep.
Did they remove that bucket from that place or clean the cell when they put you in there?
Ko biri ye dundi je yo kulupano bondile bang wala foye selo kono fitale bang.
I found it there and I left it there.
How was the atmosphere in that cell?
Ako selo kono mosaf jebe nyadi le nun.
There it was smelly.
Sumuna.
Urine. All of that was there. I was there. One day I said to one female prison officer, so that I could stretch out my head through the window, because I wanted to have a bath. It was for the fifth day I did not have a bath. And then she opened the door. But the pump, but there is no pump inside the bathroom. The pump was at the door of the cell. And she said to me, this is where you're going to take bath. So I was standing there. And she was standing. I said to her, please, can you step back a little bit so that I could undress? And she said to me, no, the law does not allow that. You will have to undress and take bath.
I told her, you are a young little girl for you to see me naked. For you to see me naked, then I will not take bath. She said to me, Mom, then in that case, return back to the cell. And I said, okay. And so she opened up the door to the cell, and I got into the cell. At that time, I was very dirty because my whole body was smeared with feces. And so she locked the door. I was there. Another day, Malang Saibo came and asked him to open the door. He opened the door and they took me outside. He said to me, Binta, sing for us a song and dance. I said to him, Malang, this is not a singing place, much more a place for dancing. He said to me, you cannot sing a song for us? I said, no, I cannot sing a song. And then he asked them to return me back to the cell. They returned me back to the cell. And they locked the door. I was there. When on the 23rd day, that was the day they brought me out. And they said I should get into a vehicle. They took me to the Brikama police station. That we should go home. But I found that place was crowded with my relatives and my well-wishers. Some of my relatives were there.
You had told us that Malang Saibo asked you to sing and dance. Why do you think he asked you to dance and sing?
I think he just wants to please himself because he has not seen me singing, he has not seen me being a dancer as well.
You mentioned that for the 5 days that you were in detention, you did not shower. And at the time you requested to have your bath, the prison officer would not give you the privacy to do so.
Akondulume ya for ila police doku prison police oeko ilafte kula biringi fintira ye fintindi amanson yamfale ye kajamfela pruyeku.
Now for the 23 days that you were in detention, were you ever allowed to shower?
Akoyo tilimuani sabo menke wo muto kono wo selo kono je hani tilikili mansoto ye bula pruyeku bang.
Hantili killing.
Not even one day. God is my witness. Not even one day did I take bath.
ndamana betana kaburo kono
I am the only one that will go into my grave.
ndakuma fola nangla mente toñata
I will not say anything with my mouth. That is not the truth.
ngani touré ko le yamin lande ka
Ngani Ture, the hardships inflicted on me,
ndara kuma fola amade mimma amamin kentela
I will not say anything about against anybody that the person has not done to me.
ninga kuma fama maminke alikiyama alisim kontu
Because if I do so, I will be the only one to face judgment on. But anything that I say here is something that Ngani Ture has done to me. It's not a mere allegation.
You also told us that the cell where you were kept was smelling badly because of the feces there. Did it have any ventilation, any window?
Ako ikoye dundi wo selo men kono hana badin kenato tabije abe sunkanna fodum palantero fanam be jele bang fonyo kadu ikanda men
palantero bije baramo warade.
There was a window, but it's not big.
How about food?
Ako domoro dum
During the time you were there, were you given any food?
Yo wato membe kije foi ka domoro dilale ba.
Nimfano keta
When morning comes,
sumburu half onate
they will bring half bread
and tea
with tea.
Par wato dolu.
But sometimes
Ndanga domoro minke makat prison.
The times I ate at the prisons,
Nsinkal wala amanta misinya fulala.
I can swear that it's not been more than twice since I was there for the whole time. All my hands were stained with feces, so I cannot hold food with my hands. When they bring the food, I used to tell them that I was okay. And they will ask me, why are you okay? I just tell them, I cannot eat. I cannot eat it. My stomach is full. Yes.
Were you given any water?
They give me water to drink. Sometimes when I take the water and drink it, I used to have some stomach upset. Yes.
About toilet facilities, like when you're pressed, were you allowed to go to the toilet?
Ako kafinti bantalo la wala mkataka moto ning misal kama oketela ikebula le bangeta kamoto fo
ani wonena manke
no, that has never happened. I do that inside the building. But it was not on many occasions because I was not eating. But I used to urinate normally. I was in that cell. One day, maggots climbed up my hand. So I took my hand and removed some of them like this. So I got a panic. But I could not vomit because there was nothing inside my stomach. When they noticed my situation, I was vomiting. But I could not emit anything. They came and opened the door. When they opened the door, they told me to go out. That was in the night. That was after dinner. They took me to the hospital. At the Makati hospital, they gave me a few tablets. Not more than 3. When they gave me that, they returned me back into the cell.
Can you recall how many days into your detention that was?
Ako foi sa fono nyebang lumme ye dundi je ay tilije leta janning wo bekele la foi be sambala lopitano
It took a long time. I spent almost 10 days there before that happened to me.
Prior to you being taken to the hospital, were you at least allowed to clean up?
Ako janni be sambala lopitano to foi ye bulale pour que fan senayandi bang nyado nyam.
Ani natala ye bulo dun ko bay way watan tama no la fayda bata doron konko bata im batandi ani no min seltan.
No, they just came and they helped me, helped my soldiers and on both sides, and they helped me to go. One helped me this way and the other one helped me this way. And they took me to the hospital.
Who attended to you when you arrived at the hospital?
Ako brief tata loptano to jumale ijube pour docteur lembang fo jumale jararo dilaji.
Doctor Ndamanka musoti de.
It was a doctor, not a woman, it was a man.
Can you recall his name?
Ako foya tolo neba.
I don't know his name. It was in the night, and I cannot recognize him because it was in the night.
Did your situation improve after the visit from the hospital?
Ako biri bota loptano to foila kolu fisiciale do mandimbang.
I told you the tablets that they gave me. When I returned, and they opened the doors to the cell, and they put me inside. The prisoner officer gave me these tablets. When he gave them to me, he did not give me water with which to drink the tablets. So I also took these tablets and dumped them into the pan containing the human excreta.
Upon seeing the way you are, your condition, did the doctor complain to the prison officers as to why you were appearing like that?
Ako birin doktoro nyi e jube ibe Kenya mento otumo fu doktoro nyi amam femfo prison police ole ko itebe tembeda mento be nyaming fa mam femfo e woto
hana mam femfo e.
No, he did not tell them anything.
Melari nyabe yelli.
I was lying down, my eyes were wide open. He didn't say anything to them.
After that incident, did anything else that you can remember occur while you were in detention?
Ako biro botala fo hakilo sitaki kula menseke wa yatora ibe umuto kono je.
No, that was the only thing that happened to me, except when they took me out and took me to Brikamaba.
On the day you were taken to Brikamaba, did you at least have a change of clothing or did you bathe before being taken to Brikamaba?
Ako lumme ye samba Brikamaba. Yela feto fotolu dum fengolu ye falinne wolum bang fodum fang fo esilo sotole ke baloku.
Yen samba sapu badala itatan kujele.
They took me to the Sapu River side, and that was where I was able to have a bath. When they were taking me, they took some of my belongings along. After they washed me there until I was clean, they gave me other clothes to wear, and then they returned me back to the house. That was on a Monday.
During the time you were in detention, were you wearing the same clothes that you were wearing on the day of your arrest till the time they released you?
Ako bo muto kono tumen kabri lumme ye muta hanfo lumme ye bula wo amonta wo dum fen fani kilingol dronne belanu
o fani kilingol bende la ban fa farta je.
That was the only piece of cloth I had until in the end it got torn.
Apart from the visit from your husband, did any other member of your family visit you?
Ako na manke ike mala nati je kane jibe fo ela dimbaya lukono wala bari lukono modo so ton men nati jibe jabang
mamoje.
I saw no one.
Bariko.
But they said that
kana jele buka so yedum.
People come there, but they will never allow them to get inside. It's when I came that when they began to tell me this.
During those days that you were under detention, were you ever at any point informed of the reason for your arrest and detention?
Kabril lumme ye muta foye bula foye nene afoye ne ye muta dalilo men kambang wala be men naje.
Nobody ever told me the reasons for my arrest and detention. Up to this day.
Can you tell us what led to your release?
Ako foise afono nyele bang ni along fo mune ya sabu han foye bula.
Kambula.
Yes.
Well, they just came in and opened up the doors to the cell and told me to get out and to get into a vehicle. They took me to the Brikama police station and they dropped me there. And they told me to go home. It was my relatives that took me home. They put me on a motorcycle. When I went, in the morning, which was on a Tuesday, a policeman came after me and said to me, court. I said to him, what, court? And he said, yes. My son asked me, mother, are you also going to have court today? I said to him, yes. Well, they've come to call me. So we went to court. Since the morning, they make me to stand until after the afternoon prayers. They did not ask me. They did not tell me anything. For up to 4 months. In the 4 months, if a Tuesday is not a day of court, a Wednesday is a day of court. They will come and pick me from the house. And they will say court. But within these 4 months, they never asked me anything. They never made any judgments.
Sorry. She mentioned that 4 magistrates were the ones that handled her case. I didn't hear that part.
I missed that. Apologies.
Continue, please.
Continue.
The day that they said that I was free from the court, when they came after me, they came and made me to stand. I was standing until 1 o'clock. I was very tired. I bent down like this. The judge said, he said to the interpreter, ask this old woman if she's ill. The interpreter asked me, the magistrate has asked me to ask you if you are ill. I said to him, I am not sick, I am just tired. He said to him, tell her that today she will be free. It went up to after the afternoon prayers. He told me, the magistrate has asked me to tell you that you are free. That I should go home. I left the courthouse. I was on my way going. I took a bend. I saw a youth standing on the main highway. He was not moving. He was not also giving me way. I dived from him. He left the highway. He went ahead and stood again in front of me, blocking my path. On the side of the road. When he stood in front of me, he said to me, mother. I made my hand like this. He said to me, don't you recognize me? I said to him, I swear I cannot recognize you. I said to him, it's a child that recognizes an elder. But an elder cannot recognize a younger one. But he said to me, mother. He said to me, for me, even after 10 years, I can recognize you. And he was making his son like this. He said to me, the day the governor was arresting you, he said to me, mother, I was there. He said to me, my mother, don't be afraid. He said to me, I am the one who alighted from my vehicle and said to the governor, I said to the governor, you've arrested this woman. What has she done to you? This woman was standing and you arrested her.
ako gofono ma danku
He said, but the governor did not respond to him.
ako nyen mambata de
He said to me, but I will not give up.
nke fondinke la kuma kan ko le sata ten
And I am telling you the statements that this young man said to me.
ako nyen mambata
He said to me, mother, but I will not give up.
ko nye fanokit
He said, the next morning,
ngatar makat
I should meet him in Makati.
kaka gofono
And he said to the governor,
kunu ya musomi arrest
the woman that you arrested yesterday,
iko para ya arrest
the woman that you told the para to arrest,
ikana soron gofono
do not lock her up, governor.
ni musoma mfenkela
This woman has done nothing wrong to you.
iko ya samba bansa
You said that they should take her to Bansang.
ana soron abula
Don't lock her up. Leave her, release her.
ama mfenkela
She has done nothing to you.
akonye gofono man danku
He said to me, but the governor did not respond to him.
akonye bira man danku
He said to me, when he failed to answer me, he said to him, if you do not leave this issue alone, I will destroy your mission. He said to me, what do I respond back to him? I told him that you cannot do anything to my life. He said to me, mother, did you not see? We were the ones inside the IEC vehicle. It's our vehicle that had that accident in Flower Wantang. Our IEC vehicle. And one man broke his foot there. He said to me, we are also in court. He said to me, don't you see, when they take me to the courthouse, don't you usually see 3 men sitting behind you? I said to him, yes, I used to see them. He said to me, mother, we are the ones. He said to me, mother, please go back and summon the governor. Because today you are a free person. I said to him, my son, please let me be. Because I am tired. Because since the day that the governor took me to Makati and I was in prison, my husband came to visit me and he saw me. I told him, since that day up to now, my husband has been sick and I have not seen him. Please, allow me to go home. He said to me, mother, but you should go and summon the governor. I said to him, governor, I take all this, all the hardships and I give them to God. I said to him, the governor made me to suffer. He maltreated me. He brought warfare on me. And I have done nothing to him. I said to him, please, my son, just allow me to leave everything in the hands of God, because I am tired. But at the time he was saying this to me, at that time I was suffering a lot. This was what happened between me and the governor.
You told us that after you were released, you were taken to the river where you had your bath. Was this done by the prison officers or some other persons?
Police do
My relatives took me there. At that time, the police, they don't even mind me. They don't even listen to me. They don't talk to me. Yeah, so I was afraid.
You also mentioned that you were taken before a court. Were you charged with any offense when you were taken before the court?
Till then, up to now, they've never accused me of doing anything, and they have never told me anything that I have done.
Did you have any access to any lawyers?
No, my lawyer jede.
No, they did not allow me, and I saw no lawyer.
Warante be nyani rin kungulela.
At that time, I was on my own.
Nke mala kurang velorin sonde meko.
And the sickness of my husband was also bothering me in my mind.
Pandinke wa kata nyawni man so murula.
So that youth, despite all the efforts he made, I refused to return.
Bare ala le o sedo lo nintene ngani tem.
Because it's God that put that witness between me and Gani.
Wala na ngabule je ngadi no di ala.
That was why I took all the trouble and leave it in the hands of God.
Bim futato lungulam.
We've now arrived at that date.
The place where your trial was held, can you recall where it was?
Yes, somebody min kweke kitindi hakilo ya mutale min tolem.
Brikamba police station. Iken kitindi jail.
Brikamba police station, that was where the court was being held.
Barninta ndabu kadi ambari buka nyinenka.
And each time I go there, I don't speak because they never ask me any questions.
Was it at the police premises or was it close to the police station?
Ako policeol fangola dinkirato lembam fodung akatata policeol la korda la police station ola.
Policeol fangola dinkira fangto station o fangto lam.
It was the police place inside the station.
Korda le bije.
There's a big house and a house there.
Duta jobe lorinje la teroto.
There's a manga tree there.
Station o nyakere tilindin mana silola.
The station is facing the highway.
Ika fonyo dinka damin korda nyim fangono.
So where they used to take their rest inside that house.
You can keep in the jail.
That is where the court is usually held.
Right at the point where you were taken before the court and throughout the process of your trial, which lasted about 4 months, no one explained to you why you were detained or why you were appearing before the court?
Akobiri ye mutayo tarobeke udinkirato mentata fokar nani. Silandung imang hanimbi mo mafoye ye menke mo mafoye fanang ye mutam dalilo menkanke siniwol.
Alisini mo manteni ninka.
Up to tomorrow, nobody has told me. Nobody has told me anything.
Governor mi yang arrest mi yang sorong hansinin. Adala ma fonte.
Even the governor that arrested me, even day after tomorrow, he has not told me anything.
Did you have any interactions with the governor or Malang Saibo after your release?
Akobiri ye bula. Ate governor wala Malang Saibo. Fodung kudo na tatambia litema lebang.
Honey?
No.
Earlier you had told us about 4 men that were also arrested along with you and taken to Makati. Do you know what eventually happened to them?
Komantonu yenyi mfoko yembonani fana muta menu nati. Hanu fo ye tara ye samba nundaming. Fo inata lonne ba muneketa omona no fanana.
Ani man fellow what?
No, I know nothing about that.
Did you see them afterwards?
Fo inata ulujele ba nkuokola.
Yes, when I was taken to the court, I saw them.
But
we were not locked up in the same place. I was the only one in my cell.
Will I be right to say that you were charged alongside with them when you went to the court?
Akasi nyumfono le ba ye niwolu be tu minyola le bringal tata kitola.
Ndede yan tu minade.
Well, for me, what I was charged for, they told me nothing about it. They told me nothing about it. Up to today, they told me nothing about it.
Do you know if anyone did anything about your detention while you were in Makati prisons?
Ako fo yenyi lone bam fo modo sotontale me kukata ila kuolto wato me ibe mutoko no ye soronda me Makati kasola.
No, I'm not aware of that. My relatives that might have done so, those ones were scared. All they do is just to cry. But my husband, he would have wished to, but he was overcome by illness, so he couldn't do it.
What do you think the reason for your arrest was?
Itila miroto ya mira munebe kala dalilo ti yete mutamenkang.
I think it's just out of their own wish.
Do you think it has anything to do with your political affiliation with
Yenyi
the
muta
UDP?
ya mera dun ko fanan fo ilataro politiko la karola fo ilataro UDP wala sa kendi bang.
Yes, that is it. It will be all of that in my own thinking.
And why do you think that?
Munan na ite ya mera ko wolem.
Bari num don tarta no APRC nata boje.
Because before I was in the APRC and I left there
UDP
and joined the UDP.
And
I used to support it a lot. So I take it that is the reason. Otherwise, given that there were many people during the parliamentary campaign, for the governor to come and point only at me, so I think that must be the reason. Yes.
Prior to you being arrested, did you have any interactions with the governor, or were you familiar with him in any way?
Ako janni be mutala. Foi ning governor ye kubula nyote malaka nyolong wala fo kusitaral tem.
Governor de kapo kefi muke ko mu malong.
The governor, to tell you that he's fair in complexion or dark in complexion, I do not know him.
Han bi fangonata jang.
Even today, if he were to come here, I will not be able to tell you that this is the governor. Since the last time I saw him at the office, up to this day that I'm speaking to you, I have never seen him. The day that he was arresting me, the day that he was pointing at me, I saw the finger pointing, a man pointing his finger at me. But it was dark and I could not make out his face. But when they took me to his office, he told me himself, and I confirmed, yes, that I saw it. Yes.
At the time of your arrest, did you have any children with you?
Yes, I had a child. I had one male child. I ended up having also a daughter.
You told us that your husband was sick, and the sickness started after he visited you at the Janjambure prison.
Yenyim fonyanko ikema sasa tale adu alaw sasa damutata wato men anate jube Janjambure kasola.
And you told us that the sickness is also as a result of seeing you in that condition.
Andu iko sasa sekeno ko kijate ole mu ayeje nyame nyama wole kitaye wo sasa.
What happened to him afterwards?
Akomune nata keola wo be kola.
He was sick for a long time. Even when I am going to the court, he has never witnessed all these 4 months that I was going to trial. He was ill. When I come back, he used to ask me what transpired. I will tell him they told me nothing. Yes.
What impact has your detention had on you mentally?
Nying muto me ya kelateng ay munku sababulema ila miralo to isondo moto anila moyato.
When I was arrested and detained, I can tell you that my body, I'm not feeling fine anymore. I am having sickness inside my body. I also have high blood pressure as a result of that. During those times when I sit down alone and I'm on my own, when I recall my husband,
I used to call God's name.
Even after tomorrow, my mind, I cannot stop thinking about my husband. All this suffering has been caused by Ngany. Ngany has made my life difficult. He has brought warfare on me. He has made me to suffer. And I have done nothing to him. Yes.
Why are you always thinking of your husband even till now?
Akomana na kemira kemala fokana bula biti lola.
Ngamira ntela muto ala kurang sababo sunta wala fata saya sot.
Because I recall that his sickness was as a result of my arrest, which led to what happened to him.
How long did it take from the time you were released to the time he passed away?
Ako ile miraroto wati jel ayole yirikota kabiring yete muta eke mala sasa fokata lumeng ala ya minji odoya.
Sandi fula la ke larmbul.
He spent 2 years sick with me.
Do you know the kind of sickness he had?
Fena talo ne mun sasa fason ne balabang.
Ele selo.
High blood pressure.
What other impact, if any, did the circumstances that you found yourself in, what other impact did it have in you?
Ako wemu mantora kotene sabu ima kuomen sima nyim kuomen bekete lateng.
Ndida mantoro min sabu ma.
For me, the hardships that it caused me,
Pongani entora min kode.
just what Ngany has done to me.
Aikido dunna.
He has brought loneliness in my life.
Aina dunia la njuru ngani.
He has paralyzed my life, Ngany.
Ngani entora bak.
And he has made me suffer a lot.
Diumi mbembulu.
The child that I have,
Na dindiu.
my child,
Nke ma dingulem.
is my son, my husband's child,
Kanda atle akulu.
because he brought the child up.
Dindiu mbembulu.
That child is with me.
Ngamira dindiu ni na karankenya la kandang.
If I think about the child's education,
Wato fanga la karang leta bakata karambu. Karana na bakata karambu.
that time his education was retarded. He was not going to school.
Nda safo no ko ngani le obi sabu.
I can say that all of that has been caused to me by Ngany.
Ngani entora le.
Ngany has made me to suffer.
Ngani ngaibede.
Ngany has troubled me.
Ay njihadi.
He has brought warfare onto me.
Malo ngamin ke ngani.
And I do not know what I have done to him. Yes.
You've told us that at the time of your release, your husband was sick.
Yenyim fonyanko bebula la tumo mengo yatara ikema be sasari.
And you've also told us that you were involved in business prior to you being detained.
Yenyim fana mfoko nunjani be mutala utumo weka jula yake.
How was your family coping at that time?
Ako utumo dung ile dimbaya lubekeka nyadi le o tumola.
Nkema baluru wato min.
When my husband was still alive,
at
that time our sustenance was very easy for us.
But
today, we thank God. When it comes to sustenance, it's in the hands of God and His prophet. As for me, what has brought me here to come and answer to the TRRC, where truth is spoken, where lies are not told, where there are good people, that is what brought me here, to speak the truth between me and Ngany. Why Ngany will be troubling me this much, that is what has brought me here.
Thank you very much for answering all of my questions. I'll now shift it to the commissioners to ask you questions. Mr. Chairman, the witness is yours now.
Thank you very much, Counsel, and thank you very much, BINTA KUYATEH, for your testimony. This is yet another testimony of inhumane treatment.
Ako inumbara bake BINTA KUYATEH abe jayya nyimfana mu tilimbali ya dolti tajire yalo mnyinti kahnyila hadamadi muka.
Truly sorry that you had to go through that experience in the hands of our own people.
Ako tonya isi haketu ye nyinyo mantoro betaki mfangol la muole buloko.
And through it all, you lost your loved one your husband.
Ako nyimbe dun kono inata fo ikanunte ola menkete kemati.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kale kane nyininka.
Thank you, Chairman. You said your son's education was retarded due to your detention, if I got you right. What is he doing now?
Ako yenyim foko idingo la karango tardeta bake barisilandung abe muneke kan abe mundo kula fate do kula fa be nyadile.
Biri
when things were a lot easier, when I was pardoned, I now said to my son, please just be here and repeat, because you are the only one with me. If you are not educated, education is never late, especially for a man. It's a woman that use that education time. There's a time frame for education. But for a man, there is no time bound. And so he returned back to school. Up to now, he's still going to school. Small. With the grace of God. He's at the college. And he's going to school there. These fees, his school fees, are in the hands of God. But I want to see to it that the good people, the God-fearing people, so that they speak the truth between me and Ngani. I want that because Ngani has made me to suffer a lot. Yes.
Thank you very much, for that. Do you have any concluding remarks to make?
Yeah, Commissioner la Sirantio nying, Commissioner la Sirantio ko, Madam BINTA KUYATEH, foye kuma soto le bitum itebe la dia mo kumfala menna.
Oh, just, hold on a second. There is some assistance needed. Actually, we're about to conclude. Actually, we're about to conclude.
Sam pareta le puruka bengoyin ba.
Pareta la. Ini karo kindi. Na retail kuma kaundo se de left memfola.
Nga kuma soto.
Oye kuma se de memfola.
Yes.
Nyanta ya maroke la minna.
Okay, tafulo wote sina.
An batu ngoken sinata.
So kono. Ke woto ya.
Ngafu. Na ya maro munyineti ko.
My advice is this.
Gambia.
In
Gambia bantala.
Up and outside of Gambia.
Minkata gofonote.
The one that was governor.
Ala mala entanga ni gofono sifala.
May God protect us from this type of governor.
Masakunda.
In governance.
The journalist only can in karoke.
The journalist that used to ask questions.
Na kumo fula nyambita wala mafanga.
My second statement is going to them.
Italemu dunia la fondo mount.
They are the foundations of the world.
Soko Gambia.
Especially Gambia.
The
first government that was here, if you see that these sort of things happen to people, and when the people who are journalists and they see these things but they are afraid to say them, so that now whatever they please, they will do it to people. So therefore the journalists, they are the foundations of the world, especially the Gambia. May God protect us from this kind of tyrannical rule. The journalists, I thank them, I gratify them, because they have made a lot of effort for the people. Because when they see difficult news, and they see good news, they should say it. But when they say that they are going to say these things and they will get killed, then how can they say these things? And the government that is in power now, I beg them to give journalists their rights. This is what I can say to you people.
But
But help me with Ngany, on Ngany's issue. Ngany has made me suffer. Ngany has made me suffer. Please help me, the people who speak the truth, help me with Ngany.
Thank you very much, Mbadunkane Muta. I think it's, yeah, thank you very much indeed. If we don't have any, she can go. She's ready. Yeah. You can take her. Yeah. Baraka. Yeah, so sorry about that, but it's a victim that we would sympathize with what she's gone through, that we should not experience this kind of a thing in our own country, in the hands of our own citizens. But anyway, tomorrow we would meet again at 10 o'clock in the morning. Council, do you have anything to say about any news on that, or do we just call it a day and then see you all tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock? Splendid. Thank you. The meeting is adjourned.
seeti Total Shop. Total Shop bi moo yore bagage yu baax quality mucc ayib dëgër te du la sonal baax quality te mucc ayib fa generators hardware and luxury welding tools gardening tools accessory safety product lamps bench tools measuring tools hand tools light construction equipment garden tools welding machine generators seet leen ñu fii ci Jimpex wala ngeen dem ci Serekunda foofu ci biir Kamagara wala ngeen yëkkati 788-9138 wala 795-2973 wala ngeen dem ci Serekunda foofu ci biir Kamagara wala ngeen yëkkati seen téléphone jokkoo ak ñun ci number yi